everyone. My name is Greg Haas. Last spring, I had the opportunity to travel to Chengdu, China. We got to travel to Beijing and all over the coast of China. I'm a senior accounting major, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about all the conditions of China, what to do, what I experienced, and just pretty much just give you an in-depth view of my experience. Living conditions, we pretty much lived in the dormitory rooms. We had the opportunity to live in the graduate dorms. Typically they had 4 into a room, but we only had 2 into a room. So that was great. There was bathroom, showers in the room. Laundry facilities were right across the way, and you get your laundry done, folded, all taken care of in about an hour. It was really easy to do that. In addition, as I said before, they had a rec center, they had basketball courts, they had track, soccer fields, and everyone's really active. So there's always badminton. Was always, if you want to play a sport, there's always something available to play. Academic requirements: to study abroad, you need a 3.0, I believe, and it's pretty much over there. You can take any of the 6 business classes they offer. It includes accounting 338, management ops 491, management ops 340, accounting 420, IBIS 496, and accounting 443. So there's tons of classes you can take. It's literally, you can take the same schedule you take in the U.S. but in China. So it's really a great opportunity. And the cost, you're paying WSU tuition plus the program fee of about $3,500, which is about half some of the other programs, especially to Europe. So it's a really great program. Adjusting to campus, basically from day one we were there, first when we got to campus, we were greeted by about 10 to 20 of the swoopy students. They helped us move in, got us our internet hooked up, they got us our student cards, showed us what the library was, the rec center, introduced us all their friends. From day one we had about 20 friends, and everyone always wanted to get to know us, go out to dinner with us, go out food, just go out on the weekends, and always just do something. So everyone's really friendly and just really wants to get to know you and just learn who you are. And a lot of them, especially because Chengdu is kind of inland China, have met few Americans. You really make a big impression on their view of foreigners. So it's really great experience. The food was one of the major benefits of going, especially in the Sichuan province. It was somewhat spicy if you wanted to get it spicy. There was pretty much everything from pork, every kind of meat you can imagine. It's kind of the specialty was hot pot. It's kind of like a fondue type dish, and you put meat you kind of cook it in front of you. So it's really good. And there's tons of street vendors by the school. Every time we went out to dinner, if someone took you out to dinner, they would treat you to everything. It was just a wonderful experience, most amazing food. It's nothing like say Panda Express. It's completely different from everything you think Chinese. It's completely different. Will blow your mind. But the food was amazing. It's the most amazing flavors and stuff that you just cannot get in the U.S. First, I'm going to talk about entertainment. Just around the school, there's everything from karaoke. There's an entire almost mall of, we call it the East Gate. You get everything from food, fast food. You go to dinner, you go to karaoke. Pretty much, you name it, it was there. Next in the city, you could go from everything to, you go to the movies. You could go nightclubs. You go to pretty much everything you find in a big city in the U.S. They had there, but it was a lot bigger, cheaper, and it was really amazing experience. So entertainment was always something to do, especially around the school. There's always a game of basketball to play. There's always someone to hang out with. There's always somebody that wanted to do something. Transportation, typically the first week we were there, we bought bicycles for about $20, and those would get us everywhere around campus. We were going into the city. It was about let's say a 20 or 30 minute taxi ride for about 10 bucks. So it was pretty good deal overall, but it was really great because when we got there, the school, they brought us a bus and van to carry us around. So all trips we did with the school, we would typically have a van and a driver that would pick us up, drop us off wherever we wanted to go. And so all that was taken care of. And for every weekend we typically have, like a trip we would go on. There's always, the school would get a driver, would pick us up, drop us off, take care of everything. So there's nothing to worry about at all. Shopping was it's another big thing. It's just right outside of campus. There was a bunch of clothing stores. You could buy jeans for about $7, NBA jerseys for between $10 and $15, and Nike stuff and Adidas. There's tons of shopping experiences to buy. There's always just, in addition, cool stuff to bring home, cool memorabilia and whatnot. And it's all really cheap. And what's the other thing too is, everything's negotiable. So typically it started at a high price, and then just you lowball them, they raise it up, and then you get to a negotiable price, and it's typically below 20-30% of the initial price. And it's just part of the experience to Barnum. It's a very, very fun experience. Traveling pretty much every weekend, included in the program fee was we'd visit a business, we'd go somewhere for a couple of days, we'd go even just meeting people through our classes. We got to go to their hometown, meet their family, we got, like, for example, one weekend my friend Nuye, we went to Chongqing, that's his hometown. It's a very big kind of industrial city, lots of people. We got to meet his family. He took us out to dinner. We got to travel around the city, and just like I said before, we had a school provided a driver with a van and picked us up, dropped us off. Everything was taken care of. Got to do lots of great meals, see a lot of sights. So it was just really, really great traveling all over. Like I said, every weekend we'd go somewhere, and even if there wasn't like a school organized event, we'd still find some way to just go. Like, for example, you could take the train. You could basically, if there's somewhere you wanted to go for the weekend, you could do it, because as I said, we had class only Monday through Thursday, so you had Friday, Saturday, Sunday to do whatever you want. And it's the teachers in class are definitely flexible. To say you want to go somewhere, you need to leave Wednesday or Thursday, we'll miss Monday. It's completely flexible, so you're not gonna miss out on any travel opportunities because of class or anything. So it's really, really great. It was definitely a memorable experience. I made a lot of friends there that I still keep in contact with through either Facebook, email, everything. It's just nice to know what they're doing. They're interested in what you're doing. Some of them are possibly coming to the U.S. They're studying abroad, just whatever they're doing. Like, personally, my friend Nuye, he's studying in Hong Kong right now. My other friend Zoe, she's the same as me, an accounting major. She's taking the GMAT, and she wants to become a CPA. Just same thing as me. So it was really, really memorable experience. Great people, great food. Just overall, really, really wonderful experience. I hope everyone has the opportunity to visit China at least once in their life. And this study abroad experience is definitely the way to do it.